Beesmas is here and everyone's happy, but a lot of people will still be making lots of mistakes, and some of these mistakes are very valuable. So that's why in this Beesmas Beast from Simulator video, I'm going to be giving you guys lots of Beesmas tips and tricks. If you don't do these tips and tricks, just consider yourself a failure for this Beesmas. So without further ado, here we go. The first tip is probably the most known one around this Beesmas. Of course, it's the gingerbread house from Mother Bear. If you haven't completed your quest, what are you doing? You're literally giving yourself free gingerbread bears this Beesmas. The gingerbread house is one of the fastest methods of getting your gingerbread bears. I mean, hey, you basically need this house just for all these items in the catalog. So with that being said, make sure you have your Mother Bear quest done, and make sure you're AFKing a lot this Beesmas, so that way you can get yourself some free gingerbread bears. Moving on to tip number 2, and that is involving the snow bear. With the release of Beesmas, there are only a couple of bee bear quests this year. Considering we are getting a new cut body skin this year, this means we are also getting even more bee bear quests. And my theory is that we're going to be having a lot of snow bear related quests, like for example, getting tokens from your snow bear. And so because of that, you guys have to keep your snow bear level at a comfortable level, meaning to not get all of your red high pro friends and try and get your snow bear to the highest level possible. Trust me, I know you guys love doing that. But instead, do it solo. Basically, what I'm trying to say is just solo your snow bear to where you're comfortable at killing it. That way, come the Beesmas quest, you don't have to struggle as much for getting those tokens. With that being said, keep your snow bear level at a comfortable level. Moving on to tip number 3, our next tip is going to be macro. If you're a mobile player, I am so sorry, but macro is going to be one of the most important things this Beesmas. So completing your Beesmas quest, buying things from the catalog, macro is going to help you advance so much this Beesmas, and you don't even know it. So that's why make sure you guys are macroing for snowflakes and gingerbread bears. I have 2 full guides both on snowflakes and gingerbread bears in the description below. I definitely recommend going and watching those videos because they are very helpful and they'll help you advance more of this Beesmas. But yeah, anyways, make sure you guys are macroing this Beesmas, as it is one of the most important things ever to exist. Moving on to our next tip, it's basically just taking advantage of Beesmas in general. If you're just starting out Beast from Simulator during Beesmas is the best way to start your journey. You can go from having like barely any bees to having about 45 bees and lots of materials. Beesmas is just that OP. With that being said, make sure you guys are taking advantage of Beesmas. For example, farming materials, leveling up your hive, and gifting your bees. Now for my next tip, it's going to be from the Riley and Buckabee Beesmas quest. If you guys don't know, Buckabee and Riley Bee's Beesmas quest give you lots of honey. When I say lots of honey, I'm directly pointing to the mid-game and early players. Once you complete these 2 Beesmas quests, you are given a free 2.5 billion honey. As an in-game player, once you complete this, that's honestly not that much. Considering their quests are both really easy to do at early and mid-game stage, 5 billion honey in total is just honestly insane. Especially if you have like 30 bees or something like that. You can honestly manage to do their quests really easily. In conclusion, just make sure you guys are doing those quests. Moving on to our next tip involves your Beesmas decorations. For example, on its lid art or the Riley Bee Honey Day candles. These things are actually way more OP than you realize. For example, doing on its lid art, you receive 3 really good rewards, including moon charmers, gingerbread bears, and a ticket. Though at first that might not seem like a lot, but once you do it every single day, it will eventually start to stack up. Now referring back to the Riley Bee Honey Day candles, a lot of early game players don't know that, but if you use this, you get free 3 of any wax. Most of the time you're going to get soft wax, but there's actually a chance you can get hard wax and acoustic wax from this. Same thing goes for swirl wax. So with that being said, make sure you guys are using your decorations. Next tip is going to be giving your presents to any NPC. A lot of people get mistaken that they don't even use their presents to their NPCs. Giving a present to an NPC gives you an ornament that gives you lots of great buffs. Some including honey per pollen, capacity, and convert rate at hive. Just those 3 in general are honestly insane. And when you are giving your presents to NPCs, prioritize the higher NPCs in general. When I say that, I mainly mean Bear and Buckabee and Riley Bee. If you're a red hive, Riley Bee has gotta be the best thing to get. But for red and blue hives in general, Bear actually gives you really good buffs. When given a present to Bear, you're granted 10% event bee pollen, 5% pollen from duped abilities, which those 2 in general are honestly really overpowered. So with that being said, don't let your presents sit in your inventory. Actually use them and don't let them go to waste. Now for my final tip, it's of course the Robux packs. A lot of people are just gonna spend their Robux on all these packs as hey, it's free stuff. Because hey, it looks really good. With the release of Choose a Mythic Bee bundle, I see a lot of early game people trying to scoop this up. I mean, I wouldn't be mistaken. You can literally choose your own Mythic Bee. But compared to the other Robux pack, this is not worth it at all. Instead, buy something like the Carpenter's Crafting pack, which is probably the most valuable pack we've ever had in years. I mean, just look at it. It gives you 25 red extracts, blue extracts, lilies, purple potions, and gingerbread bears, and 250 tickets. Starry Night Special, on the other hand, isn't as valuable as the Carpenter's Crafting pack, but it's still really good in terms of value. The main thing you're getting here is your star tree and those 10 festive beans. Same thing goes for the 750 tickets. But if you're an early game and you have some Robux just left in your inventory, buy the Carpenter's Crafting pack ASAP. It's totally worth it, guys. And trust me, you guys don't want to pass up these Robux packs. Except to choose them at the gate. It's honestly garbage. Also, I just want to thank you guys all for the support recently. I also want to give a big shout out to Bees from Guy, dude. He's honestly awesome. Link to his channel is in the description below. If you aren't already, go ahead and subscribe to him as well. Anyways, that's gonna be a wrap for this video, gamers. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.